Life often brings together people who are complete opposites. One shines like the sun, full of energy and warmth. The other hides in the shadows, carrying the weight of years and pain. This is the story of Oliver Bergman and Gavin Hayes, two soccer players forced to work together, who discover that sometimes love grows in the most unexpected places. Oliver Bergman was young, cheerful, and always smiling. Fans loved him, teammates admired him, and his family adored him. He was the kind of person who walked into a room and filled it with light. But inside, Oliver was not as carefree as he seemed. He carried anxiety, the pressure of being perfect, and the fear that people only liked him for his sunshine, not for who he truly was. On the other side stood Gavin Hayes, older, more experienced, and already a legend in soccer. Gavin had played for years, pushing his body beyond limits. His name carried respect, but behind that respect was hidden pain, aching injuries, fears about the end of his career, and loneliness. Gavin was serious, strict, and even grumpy. He built walls around himself, refusing to let anyone in. When Oliver and Gavin ended up on the same team, sparks flew. Oliver's brightness clashed with Gavin's coldness. Oliver tried to be friendly, but Gavin pushed him away. Gavin thought Oliver was immature, while Oliver thought Gavin was heartless. For 2 years, their dislike only grew stronger. But everything changed when the coach made a bold decision. He announced, "Oliver and Gavin, you are now co-captains. If you cannot work together, you will lose this role." Suddenly, the two men had no choice. They had to stand side by side, make decisions together, and lead the team as one. At first, it was a disaster. Arguments, cold silences, and constant tension. But slowly, cracks began to appear in their walls. Oliver noticed Gavin struggling with his injuries, fighting silently against pain. Gavin saw Oliver's hidden side, the fear, the anxiety, the pressure he carried beneath his smile. Moments of humanity brought them closer. A late practice, where Oliver helped Gavin with his injury. A quiet evening where Gavin listened, as Oliver confessed his fears. Small acts of kindness grew into trust. Trust grew into warmth. And warmth turned into something deeper. Their attraction surprised them both. Gavin, afraid of rejection, tried to resist. Oliver, afraid of heartbreak, held back. But love has its own way of breaking barriers. Their teammates began to notice the change. Two men who once fought now worked in harmony. The team became stronger because Oliver and Gavin learned to lean on each other. Gavin realized that showing weakness was not failure. Oliver discovered that being loved meant being accepted, not just admired for his smile. Together, they built something stronger than rivalry. They found love, respect, and a bond that went beyond the soccer field. In the end, Oliver and Gavin discovered that true strength is not in pretending to be perfect, but in being honest with yourself and with someone who stands beside you. They began as enemies, forced into partnership, but through patience, trust, and vulnerability, they transformed into something far greater. The story of Everything for You reminds us that love often begins where pride and fear end. Sometimes the people we resist the most are the ones we truly need. And in the game of life, just like in soccer, victory is sweetest when shared with someone who gives you everything. Asterisk, thanks for watching. If you really like the story, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. On my channel, World Stories, see you on the next video.